never slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no...
Very strong mentally, and you see he actually had the better line than Veda through there. It may well be that we've just got to pause, calm and nerves a little bit and wait to see. These guys, you know, are good riders, very intelligent riders, so I wonder just how he got the drive out of it. Veda caught him going into the corner, but Uriarte, how it unfolds at the end of the race. Oh, down the waterfall. Marco Morelli takes into third place there.
Daniel's down, Christian Daniel's gone down. Oh, that's a big shame in the final corner. He's taken out another rider with him.
Flicked it right and then left. Better to get the drive out.
On that penalty.
Picks up the slipstream. Uriarte around the outside.
Oh, goodness me. Hapless in that, unfortunately, for that duo. That's a big shame for them. As well for Mon and Yane, due to exceeding track limits. He's down in 20th at the moment, fighting with...
You can't name it. Calm your nerves. Benyat Fernandez on the number 7 sweeps up. It is indeed, and let's hope Tinhouse is sitting there, not wanting to get up. But
also had a long lap penalty. Agostinelli is just ahead of them. He's done his long lap.
The inside briefly takes the lead, but well, who's in front? I can't tell you. So let's hope it's just the shock of it, and he'll soon be on his feet.
But Peter, that has left penalty as well.
Oh, and Brian getting it a bit sideways on the brakes going in there, but right, it is still number 7 Benyat Fernandez.
Goodness me, just there was a variety of lines there, wasn't there? I mean, isn't the likes of Mitani moving right up there as well? 8th position for the Asia Talent Cup champion. Great.
Presumably ruined his concentration having to do the long lap penalty.
This is the case that we're seeing now, Peter, is riders not wanting to lead potentially. I mean, it's getting very messy now. It's as if up a him, and the TV screen says Yaroslav Karpushin is crashing over
and called himself out. Anyway, back with the leaders then. Brian Uriarte still with the advantage over Pratama and Hakim.
For a lot of them, they don't really want to lead coming down the start and finish straight. They want to be the ones doing the dive bombing, not the ones getting dust. Not him. It is just Christian Daniel. That's good. Right. But yes, Peter, I mean, what do you do?
Danish, they got a very, very slight advantage over the 17 of Yaroslav.
Dive bomb, and it was Ramadipa doing the biggest dive bomb of them all. But it's going to be Morelli who goes through the front, and that if you're this top 3. Hopefully, you're as intelligent as we believe them all to be. You keep
Karpushin.
Kyrgyzstani rider, just what a tick up in form he's had. That is Guillaume Plonk going wide, getting all crossed up. It's Morelli leading the way. All relatively in order, safe, clean, hard racing, because you all want to win. Since that pole in that front row start and podium back in from Ramadipa in 2nd place now. That is why then they don't want to be the one that's getting dived. Here's what happened with Christian Daniel Jr. The number 70 in the middle of your screen there, 4th in this pack, just up the inside, bit back in Germany. Really impressive. One of the youngest riders on the turn 1. So we are seeing more silly sort of antics in the penultimate corners.
There's another, you know,
too much, asking too much of the front brake. The front wheel, the front tyre says no thanks, and unfortunately he's cut grid, isn't he? As Hakim Danish went very wide there. That could have been a long...
I think we haven't talked too much about it. I think it's back in 11th place is the 54 Veda Pratama, and I can just...
Martinez gets sent several feet. Flat penalty for Danish. He was certainly right on the edge of the white. Did he actually go onto the green?
Imagine he is the sort of guy who's sitting there in the middle of the pack, not wanting to do anything too dramatic, and going to wait.
There's an understatement, into the gravel. That is the question.
And he's still in 3rd place, and we'll see how things unfold.
Carlo Thompson's another one of those riders, I reckon, Peter. He was in 8th crossing the line.
Yeah, as you say, it's a huge question, because Brian Uriarte made Christian Daniel Jr. up into 5th again. I think somebody way off in the green there. Christian Daniel Jr.
but found himself way up front after that. Goodness me, that was
a mistake at the final turn in, I think, race 1 last year. So he's not. He'd lost a few places, perhaps, when that messy lap a couple.
It wasn't Plonk going wide. It was somebody else then. Could have
No, he's going to steer clear of that, hopefully. But just what do you do? It does of turns ago, but he's back in the hunt now, up into 6th place ahead of Morelli and
Singapore, actually, he's down into 7th place now. I think it was Mike Hugh, unfortunately.
Right, it's all come down to that last corner. It doesn't look like any of these three are going to make a break for it, get away far. And Gonzalez.
Really impressive, all this. I mean,
So down the drop they go, off the waterfall, and it is Marco Morelli enough away for it not to be a last corner battle.
And also, if we look at the lap times again, I mean, every change we've had in this race so far, Peter, a proper race of two halves. As we see,
Morelli, who has the slightest advantage. There is the 51 of
across the line. Let's see what the lap time is there. So a 1:49.5, 1:49.4, 49.3. Mondingani. He was trying to go into the long lap, I think. Yeah, he was trying to...
well, he can sometimes a points leader, depending on where he is.
Exactly, but he's not at the moment. He'll be firmly in second. Everybody else, Morelli just behind them at 1:49.6. Okay, Thompson was going to go into the long lap and just had nowhere to go. Tassini just right in place, finishing in a position like that. There's Pugliese then. The 31 has not had a great weekend of his able to put in a 49.3, but that is not going to close down a 5-second gap now. So it really is between front of him. Unfortunate incident there. So far had a very nonplussed expression about him all weekend. Like these three for the win, bar any disasters for the race winning chances.
And the guys.
So back at the front then, Peter. Veda from Uriarte, Danish can't push on so far, but he might well be feeling a bit happier after this. Morelli still leads down in towards turn 1.
Know what it's like to run, tyres of this age. The Pirellis hang on very well indeed.
Benyat Fernandez, Daniel, Morelli and Gonzalez. The front... But goodness me, how many riders abreast do you want to beat? Ramadipa goes in a 2nd place then.
They're tremendously, predictable. So even if they fade, it's a predictable fade.
7, 8 riders now starting to pull away a bit. Ramadipa in 9th, Carter Thompson and
Brian Uriarte came up the inside from about 10th place to 5th place on the brakes there. The guys shouldn't be caught out. They, through practice, they use used tyres and new tyres. So the Danish long lap penalty.
Yeah, there we go. Long lap penalty for Danish. He did go on to the
first right-hander.
But it's Morelli. Look, you've got to be careful, guys. You can't let him get away. This is getting a bit...
Very well prepared for the race situation.
Well then, down the back straight we come. Green. So that is it. He's going to have to take it as soon as possible.
He is really the just...
big move there for 3rd place. Benyat Fernandez up the inside of Pugli. 4 laps to go. I mean, Peter, this is an exciting race. It's gearing up for a crush.
7 laps. There's going to be 6 laps remaining. I wonder if how quickly you'll see he should come up on his...
Yeah, you see there, moves him wide. But as I was saying, Morelli's not a rider you want to let get away.
No.